Maybe bike is at the top of your list for search terms, but you're going to have problems ranking for it because you're going to be competing with manufacturers with big budgets that basically own the first page of Google for such a popular term. So put aside the words with extremely high competition for now, unless you're a really big business. You can rank for those later. The low and medium competition keywords are going to be, one, easier to rank for, and they're also going to be more specific to your business and more likely to lead to a purchase. So you win on both fronts. Go ahead and sort your list by the amount of monthly searches each item gets, and then by whether it's low or medium competition based on the cost per click. Now, after you've sorted them by the monthly searches and the competition, you'll want to put them into either the information or the purchase categories. Now, some are naturally going to have characteristics of both. I mean, you can never know for sure what somebody's intent is, but go with the highest probability. Once you have them split up into number of searches, competition, and intent, you want to figure out which are most valuable to you. So for example, there might be long tail keywords with extremely low search volume that are very relevant to your business. Maybe you're a local bike shop in Los Angeles, and even though Huffy Bikes 90210 has a low search volume, you're a major carrier of that brand and you're in that zip code. You might already have a good idea about what searches are going to be most valuable to you, but if you're not sure about some, you can set up a test ad campaign on Google AdWords to see how the traffic for those words converts for you. Now maybe you get 1,000 visitors to your site for one of your ads and 20 make a purchase, but it's for an extremely low margin item. On the other hand, maybe you only get 100 visitors for another thing and 4 buy it, but those 4 purchases create a lot of profit for you. It's a very high margin item. So you want to figure out which words have the most value for you. Once you've determined the most valuable items on that list, create a product page for the items with purchase intent. For the informational searches with high value to you, create product pages for what that information could lead a customer to buy. Now for the informational keyword searches, you'll want to add a new section if you don't already have one to your existing site called yoursite.com/blog. Now you don't want to make it blog.yoursite.com. You're not going to get as much SEO value for it if you do that. Now if writing's not your thing or you just don't have the time because you're running your e-commerce business or whatever it is your website offers, you can certainly hire somebody on elance.com or freelancer.com for about $4 an hour. Whether you hire somebody or you do it yourself, you want to focus each of your informational pages on one informational keyword or keywords, right? Could be a long tail keyword, which is more than one, that ultimately gets somebody to a purchase page. But you also want to reference other informational pages so that people stay on your site and that they get more comfortable with you. Because maybe somebody was only looking to buy, for example, a helmet, but they found a page on a new style of bikes you sell and they decided to buy that too. Now, cross-referencing your pages is more of the website analysis section, but just remember to use good keywords in the anchor text of the links to your other pages. You want Google to recognize one page as the most important for that topic or keywords. You don't want to, as they say, cannibalize your keywords, which means to have more than one page competing for the same topic. If you find yourself underperforming in the search results for certain keywords, research and add more information to your blog posts about that topic. You always want to shoot for 1,500 or more words if possible. Articles of that length get shared more and they're going to be ranked higher by Google. You'll also want to make sure that you have a lengthy About Us section on your site highlighting your company's products and services and the characteristics of your business. This is one of the most visited pages on anybody's site. Include pictures of you, your staff, and your main location if you have one. It's going to help with trust and keywords. And try to include your brand name followed by your best keywords. Google is placing a lot of emphasis on brand names in the search rankings now. If more people start searching for your brand by name, Google's going to rank you higher. So you want to create kind of a natural connection between what it is you offer and the name of your brand so that people start thinking of you as the go-to resource for whatever it is you sell. For example, if I run a company called Johnson Bikes, I'd want to include my company name within my blog posts on a lot of the informational topics I'm covering. And that way people start to associate my brand with quality information and they're going to be more likely to search for it by name. So that's how to organize your keywords, and in the next two sections on link building and social media, I'm going to show you ways of getting your articles and site noticed and shared.